The 2016 Criterium.
There it is. The Kwik Star Criterium is back for 2022. Criterium, now marking its 55th year, was canceled the last 2 years due to the pandemic, and cyclists are set to race through the Village of East Davenport on Memorial Day, of course, this coming Monday. Joining me now with the details on Monday's all-day event is John Harrington with the Quad Cities Bicycle Club. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
I really appreciate it, considering we are getting so close to the event. You guys are probably tying up all sorts of loose ends. I can't even imagine a big weekend nonetheless for all of you.
And the racers are so glad to be back. I mean, they've been off the course for a couple of years, and a lot of the racers just didn't race at all last year, so this is a big deal.
Oh, wow. Yeah, a huge deal for them. And this is a full day of races, of course, starting at 9 a.m. and going past 4 p.m. on Monday, correct?
Yeah, so the junior racers start at 9 o'clock, and those are the kids that are from 9 years old to about 18 years old. And they're not kids. These are parents and kids that travel around the Midwest. They got the big expensive bikes, and this is serious stuff. And then the final race of the day is the Ford Men's Pro race at 4:20.
So it's an exciting day, and a lot of people wait around all day just to see just the last race.
Absolutely. You've got people that do stick around all day. It does get crowded at the very end, especially for the women's pro race, and then the Kohler Electric kids race, and then the men's race.
Okay, so we have a quick look at a map of the course. And I will say, living in the vicinity, I will tell you, it could be somewhat grueling for these cyclists. What can they expect out there on the course?
Well, first thing is the city of Davenport's done a great job getting the course ready.
Yep.
They've fixed all the holes, they put in a ramp to get onto Jersey. So that'll allow the racers and the pace car to go about 40 miles an hour down the course. So the course is ready for the racers.
I can't even imagine, because if you're familiar with this area, of course, many people are familiar with the Village of East Davenport, but if you just move a little bit off to the side, there's the neighborhoods. It gets very hilly up there, allowing these cyclists to really get some speed.
Yes, and we've had a few of your neighbors talk about this being Bix on bikes.
Yes.
So there's a lot of houses that have even put out bouncy houses, and they've got cookouts and you know, beer parties and all that. So we welcome that.
Yeah, it's an absolute fantastic time. And of course, the culmination of a weekend full of bicycle racing. This actually is kind of part of a cycling series this weekend, correct? Yeah,
so this is the Iowa Memorial Day race series. There's first races tonight in Burlington, then a very famous one, Snake Alley in Burlington tomorrow, and then another one in Weed Park in Muscatine on Sunday. Then we're the final event.
So it's the Snake Alley, the Melon City, correct? Right. And then we are the final event. So of course that decision was made to cancel, you know, the past couple of years, as so many event organizers also had to make that tough choice. Talk about the excitement among all of you and among the cyclists leading up to Monday.
For sure, the racers are excited. As I said, they haven't raced for a while, and so we're actually ahead of registration this year as compared to 2019. Wow. And we've got some of the racers that are actually staying with host families locally, and that helps reduce their expenses. And each year we have more host families than racers. That's how generous the community is.
Wow, that's a really cool thing that I didn't even know, that you can sign up to be a host family for some of these cyclists, of course, traveling from all over just to be a part of this event. Okay, you told us that the kids' races are really a crowd favorite. So when it comes to that, I know that the juniors, that is different. These are, you know, professional kids.
Yes, that's right.
But this race, parents can sign their kids up for the kids' race?
Yeah, so the Kohler Electric Kids Race, sponsored by Kohler Electric, and you can sign up race day around 2 o'clock or so. And it's just parents or grandparents or guardians bring the kid, make sure they have a bicycle, they have to wear a helmet. Okay. And then we've got 5 divisions, and it is incredibly competitive. The kids are really competitive, and the parents are beyond competitive.
I can only imagine.
And so all the kids get a medal, and then they get an ice cream at Lagos too.
Oh wow, so just a perfect day all around, and you were kind enough to give us some video of kids so people could get an idea of how fun that event is. Okay, so the Kwik Star Criterium is Monday, Memorial Day, in the Village of East Davenport. Full day begins at 9 a.m. You can find that race schedule online at quadcitiescriterium.com. John, thank you so much for being on the show today.
Thank you for having me.
We really appreciate it, and good luck with the event.
Can't wait.